Hello everyone, Jason, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, EXPCon 2017, and I have Vikki Bartholomae, the president of EXP Realty. And,
hi, Jason.
Hi, and you know what? There's so much to ask you, but I want to ask you just real quickly, your vision, where are we taking EXP? Tell me a little more.
Absolutely. You know, I've been in the business a long time, and pretty much out there was the same. You know, it was pretty much a level playing field. There were some slight variations in brokerage models. There was a lot of independents that kind of could get a little creative. But man, when I saw EXP, it was a no-brainer because it truly is a disruptive model in the industry. There really isn't anything like it, and that really is a big part of our vision, is to be a global community that is built, powered, and owned by agents. And really it is. We're designed by agents, we're owned by agents. I think the biggest disruptors are, number one, that we have no bricks and mortar, right? I mean, it's antiquated, and I know that's new for people, and in real estate in general, we don't always like change, right? It's hard for us to adapt. But if you think about it, I mean, if someone would have told you 2 years ago that people would be buying shoes without trying them on, we all would have laughed. Like, who would do that? And yet today, you know, having to go into a shoe store and try them on, I mean, who does that? Right now it's all Amazon. And same thing, Netflix, right? I mean, where's Blockbuster? They're gone. And I think that's just a natural progression for our industry. The days of bricks and mortar are gone. But when you think about, why does an agent want to go into a real estate office? They want to go for community. They want to go for support. And we have all of that in our cloud environment. One of the most common questions I get is, so where's the corporate headquarters? And I always answer, it's in the cloud. So when you think about all the things an agent goes into an office for, whether they need tech support, whether they need questions on a contract, whether they need, you know, help ordering signs, we have all of that, but now it's at their fingertips. As soon as they open their computer, boom, they have all that support. And that is revolutionary. As fast-paced as our industry is, you know, I mean, we're out with clients, you know, your client's late, you can open your computer, be in a class, not waste that 20, 30 minutes. You know, I think the other thing that does set us apart is that we are not a franchise system. We're one brokerage, and you know, the power in that is tremendous. You know, just when you think about multiple listing services and the fact that as a brokerage, we are members of, you know, over 200 MLSs and across the U.S. and Canada. And what's really powerful about that, when you think about, is there's really no other company out there that does that except for Zillow, Trulia, you know, some of the third-party sites. Yeah. And so we're very excited about that, and the possibilities of being able to have that data all coming in directly to us, which is you can't do that in a franchise system. I think the other thing from an agent perspective, when you have a franchise system, you're really dependent on the business acumen and the integrity of each individual franchise owner. Yeah. And man, is there a difference, franchise owner to franchise owner. They're all small independent businesses. And so I think as an agent, knowing that it's one brokerage and that it's the same and it's consistent. It's ownership, absolutely. And that is the other piece. Agents own the brokerage. We're a publicly traded company, and agents earn shares of stock in that company for doing what agents do, selling real estate. And very, very great programs around that as well. So, you know, it's been so fun. I love the company. I can't imagine doing anything else. I can't imagine having to do things the antiquated way anymore. And you know, we understand too, we're not for everybody. You know, we are, it's kind of like when you have a buyer that's buying a brand new property, right? Some buyers can walk in and they can buy from a trailer on a hunk of dirt from a floor plan, right? And other buyers, they need, you know, at least the streets in, they need to kind of see what the community is going to look like. And then you have some buyers that, man, they need to see standing inventory and know that's my house. We're happy whenever they buy. It's all great. Really, where we are right now, you know, we're in that the floor plans and the trailer on the dirt, right? But I mean, who got the best deal? Exactly. Right? And that's really the phase we're in. We're in that early adoption phase. We're looking for pioneers and people who want to come and change the industry with us.
And growth. I find that a lot of people that I've been speaking to, brokers that I've been speaking to, looking at growth. They're looking at you know, just giving it their best, and how can they move to the next level? And I find they're just bogged down, tied down with everything they got. So, you can you just touch on that?
Absolutely, yeah. Because we are one brokerage and we have a capping system, so we're one cap across all markets. And it's very difficult for a broker. If you as a broker want to go expand your business and grow, it might mean you need to go get another license, you need to go grow another MLS, you've got to go rent space, you've got to find staff for that space, the chairs, everything that goes along with that. It's very expensive to be able to expand, and when you run the numbers, usually it's pretty tough to make that work. In our model, all you do is go find an agent in that market to sell real estate on your behalf, and boom, you've grown and expanded into that market. So for people who are growth minded and looking to really expand their business, ours is the perfect model for that. By the same token, there's a lot of folks out there who are ready to wind down their business, and there is no exit strategy out there, and I think that our system really provides for that as well.
Well, fantastic. Vikki, I appreciate your time today.
My pleasure, Jason.
Thanks for being here, and thanks for your time.
My pleasure. My pleasure.